right, we welcome you here to Leman, Manhattan in the Morris Street Gym. It's the ISAL Championships live on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Simon Rosenwasser with you. This is the JV contest between Leman and Garden School. Leman with the first points. Your server, Joanna Urban. So 1-1 as we begin this JV match. A hit from Garden's going to find open floor. It's a kill for Laura Mazura. And the score 2-1. Early timeout. You get a look at the Garden School. Finishing the season with an undefeated 7-0 record. Coming back from the pandemic, students not playing a ton of volleyball, but finding a way to get better as the season has gone on. Managing to finish strong. Won their first round playoff game and got themselves here to this JV championship in the ISAL. Looking for some good serving and some good bump set spike. And this team looking forward to a good contest here. It's 2-1. I believe in favor of Garden, though the scoreboard says 2-1 in favor of Leman. But Garden, since they're the #1 seed, will be the home team on the scoreboard. And the score 3-1. Working on getting the scoreboard for you live here. And Leman will get back on the board. Four to 2, Garden leads. As this ball will find its way out of bounds, and Garden with a 6-2 lead. Over it comes. Leman to deal with it. And able to manage over the free ball. Last touch by Leman's Isabella Hanif. And it turns into a point for the Bulls. Olivia Jules is the server for Leman Manhattan. Makes it 8-3. Violation called against Leman. It's 8-4. Double hit on the side of the Bulls. And this ball will fall down for a Garden School ace. Strong start for Garden. And your server for the Garden School, number 25, Ryan Seidman. And the timeout called with the score 11-3. We'll take a quick audio break here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Out of the timeout, it's Garden School with the 8-point lead. And looking for more. Gonna have to play a long free ball, and Leman unable to get it through. So Garden's hot start continues. It's 12-3. Make it 13-3 for Garden, and still serving for Garden School, Ryan Seidman. Leman back on the board, much what the doctor ordered for the Bulls. Izzy Agresta in the front row for Leman, as well as Sofia Pereira. And Isabella Hanif is serving. The score 14-4. Tapped over and useful from Sofia Pereira. Just a little tap over the top of the tape. And it finds hardwood, and it's a good run for Leman to force the timeout against Garden. So the score 14-5. And we've got ourselves yet another break in the action. Looking forward to the varsity matchup coming up right after this one, where you'll have Dwight against LREI. As Leman breaks the huddle with some good energy. It's a game of runs, and sometimes you find that momentum that you're looking for in a match, and it can carry you through. Let's see if the Bulls have found it, or if Garden can get back on its horse. Still a 9-point lead for the Garden School in the first set. Olivia Jules with the touch, and then played over by Agresta. So that ball sails out of bounds on the far side. Oh, left side on your screen. From that angle, far side looking at this angle. So on serve, Laura Mazzera. But first we'll get a substitution from Leman as checking in is number 10 and Colette Monshine into the front row. And the Leman formation ready. It's an ace for Garden. Still Mazzera. And this ball gonna come over near us. As Garden has now made it a 17-5 lead here in the first set. Playing a 25, and it'll be 18-5 after another ace from Mazzera. Another good run at the service line here for Garden. Unable to break the run, get the side out. Couple substitutions for the Garden School as Leman's ready to go. Serve coming over from Colette Monshine. Goes out of play, 19-6. And checking in for Garden School is Aaliyah Rodriguez. And a quality serve, though it sailed just out of bounds, coming over from Sophia Marn. And it'll put Leman on serve, and this is number 50, and Sophia Pereira. Time to set up for a good swing in the front row for Leman, but Garden defends well, but ultimately unable to get it back over. Olivia Jules, the last touch for Leman. Diving dig for the Bulls in the form of Hanif. And now it's Jules. Got a cross court over the net. As this ball will sail out of bounds. Leman back within 10. As Leman gets this point, 19-10. And still Pereira, the junior, on serve. Couple of substitutions for Garden. And Ariadna Tsitsas comes in. As this ball will fall on the guard inside. Make it 19-11. And Pereira gets another go. Another ace for Pereira. And it's 19-12. And all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a set that's tightening up. It's a 19-5 lead for Garden School at one point. Oh, Garden School now only 5 points away from the win. They'll put Claire O'Sullivan on serve. And O'Sullivan with a beautiful ace. 4 points away from the first set victory. Up in the air from Hanif. And then over it comes from the front row of the Bulls. Hanif, first touch for Leman. And Hanif plays over her head. One-handed attempt, not going to do it for Garden. And it's 21-13. Here comes number 52 in Joanna Urban. Free ball comes over, it'll be a point. For Garden, they're just 3 away. Ariadne Tsitsas goes underhand with her serve. Bumped up. And this free ball will not be played. It would have been 4 touches. So Tsitsas with her team up by 10, just 2 away from a first set win. Leman gets a touch from Kyla Smith. The point called in favor of Garden. Double hit against Leman, so it's 24-13. And that's how the first set will come to an end. 25-13, Garden School wins set number 1. We will have set number 2 for you live here on the Play by Play Sports Network when we return. And we welcome you back. Starting the second set, Garden School picking up where they left off. A 25-13 first set win. And now leading 1-0 here in the second. Make it 2-0. And Leman finally on the board. 3-1, second set. As Garden School will be on serve here. And this ball will fall on the Leman side for a 5-1 Garden lead. It's Hanif backpedaling, won't get it over. So 6-1, Garden still in control. It's Sitsas who ended the first set on serve here for Garden at the beginnings of the second. And Hanif with a kill. Leman will get 2 in a row. Isabella Hanif back on serve. An ace for Isabella. As Hanif goes short this time. Good work by the Garden School. The defense and the offense from Lauren Mazzara. That's well done by her, the dig, and then stayed with it to get a good swing on it. Flat-footed, but into the open floor. And this serve will come out of bounds, but tightly contested here in the second set. We're playing best of 3 here for JV, if you're wondering. Best of 5 for the varsity teams. So Garden School looking for a sweep. It would be a 2-set sweep in this case. And this ball gonna hit the overhang. That's floating over the net. Since it was last touched by Leman, that is in the field of play. It is a point for Garden. Garden getting it into the corner. Played over by Leman. And here comes a swing from Sophia Marn to get it deep. Now it's Marn who's called off, and that ball will hit the antenna and be called a point for Leman. 8-6. And it's Urban on serve. Garden back on the board as Leman unable to handle that swing. So it's Mazzara. And Mazzara just gets it over. And the point will go to Garden. Monshine of Leman did all she could on her side. So it'll tie the largest lead of the set for Garden School as Mazzara will give one back at 10-7. Joanna Urban another turn to serve it over for the Bulls. That's a good one for Urban. It's an ace for Urban. It's a 2-point game here in set number 2. Flat-footed, allowed to go out of bounds. And Leman with 4 points, 3 points in a row. Make it 10-9. And the ball called out in the end. 10-10. Andrew Bachuk is your up judge. There's one referee in the JV game, as opposed to the varsity game, which will have 2. An up judge and a down judge. That's a good hit. Fought off in the back row, but not enough for Leman. Garden School gets the point. Ryan Seidman helped out, and it's Marnes back on serve. So Garden was in danger of losing the lead, but did not quite do so. Free ball played over the head. Garden bumps back over here. Smith, Agresta, and a good sequence for the Bulls. It'll turn into a point to tie us at 11. Olivia Jules ready to serve. Timeout called by the Garden School. So with the score 11-11, we'll take a quick audio break. Leman back on serve out of a timeout. Tie ball game. Here in set number 2. Olivia Jules on serve for Leman. The ball hit out of bounds by Garden. And Leman has its first lead of either set. Garden getting one back here. Strong swing from the Garden school. Mia Davis on the floor for Garden. Make it 12-12. And it hits our cameraman. But the point for Garden. As long as it doesn't hit the camera itself, I think we'll be okay. Garden back up by 1. Now we're tied at a baker's dozen apiece. Colette Monshine on serve. And a back hit over by Leman Sophia Zago. Here's Zago setting. And a good job there by Hanif to save it, but she couldn't do it the second time. And Garden retakes the lead. Again, 1-0 in the ISAL JV Championship. We will have the Varsity Championship after this one. Ready to go, but I think the referee is waiting to see what the stop was, but we're back in play. Here's Hanif into the net. 15-13. And Ariadne Sitsas as the server. Smith bumping it up the line. This ball unable to be played by Leman. 16-13. We'll see if Leman calls a timeout. They will keep it in their pocket. And a good move as Hanif finds open floor for a kill and a Leman point. And the score 16-14. Here's Hanif. Strong free hit over by Leman Zago. And the swing coming over from Mazzaro of Garden School. See if Garden can set up. Try from Claire O'Sullivan. Bump back over by Leman. And here's O'Sullivan again. This time it'll fall in play for a point. Right on the line for Garden. It's a good kill. (17-14). And this ball will sail out of bounds. 18-14 Garden. Leah Rodriguez is on serve. Tapped over, the battle at the net won by the Garden School in the form of Ryan Seidman. And it's 19-14. Leman forced to call a timeout, down by 5 with Garden School in the lead. And just 6 away from a JV ISAL championship. Garden School breaking the huddle. Strong performance so far. Lance Dervishi, the head coach. And Garden will be on serve coming out of the timeout. And it'll be Aaliyah Rodriguez to play it as Leman breaks the huddle. And the Bulls have some work to do. Back to the action. Good serve, receive. And a free ball played over. See if Garden can set up. Seidman bumping for Mazzara. Joanna Urban with this ball falling. Point Leman. Out of the timeout, able to get that point. Garden gets one back, 20-15, 5-point lead, 5 away from the victory is the Garden School. Leman back on the board. Good point there. One of the longest of the evening. Sophia Zago is the server for Leman. And it's an ace. So Zago gets another try. Leman with 2 straight points, make it 3 straight points, and the Bulls are well alive here in set number 2. Zago's 3rd serve in a row. She'll get another one. One-point game. And that ball will fall in as Garden School gets the side out they needed to reclaim the lead and get themselves closer to the end of this second set. Laura Mazzara. And this ball down the line for a kill. Leman with a beautiful swing from Joanna Urban. And Urban rewarded. Now will get a serve for the Bulls. Point to Garden. And serving will be Sophia Marn. And that ball will sail on her. We're back to a 1-point lead for Garden. Again, a win for Leman would send us to a third set. A win for Garden in this set would end the match. And Leman has tied things up. The serves coming over from Olivia Jules. As that ball will fall on the line, it's a point Leman. They've taken the lead 23-22. 8 of the last 10 points to the Leman Bulls. As Jules plays it over. Garden back on the board. We're tied at 23. Great set here in the second. Claire O'Sullivan on serve for Garden School. Ball goes high in the air. Hanif plays a free ball. Garden School a chance to set up. Flat-footed swing, and that ball will force Leman into a match point against them. Garden School looking for the win, as Mia Davis got the last touch on that point for Garden. And Claire O'Sullivan, as that ball called as a lift, Garden School wins. It's a sweep for Garden, and they are ISAL champions. Congratulations to the Garden School as they celebrate. Wave bye-bye to Leman. But don't go anywhere yet, because the trophy will be awarded. Keith Sequeira, the athletic director here at Leman Manhattan, will award the trophy. Bump up our natural sound mic to see if we can get you to hear the trophy presentation a little bit better. So again, 25-13, Garden School in set one. Much closer in set two, with the final going down as 25-23 in favor of Garden.
Okay, so if we can come in so I can present the awards.
And you hear Keith Sequeira waiting to present the awards. We will have game two, and LREI and Dwight will do battle after, well, we presume, a 30-minute warm-up.
So I would like to first say, thank you for coming to Leman here at our school and being at the ISAL championship. So let's hear from both teams. A great game. great job and a good run in the tournament. So a wonderful job for Leman. Not to be said that this is the first time in history that our JV team made it to the playoffs. So that's good. And let's hear for our regular season champs and playoff champs, Garden. And here's the trophy. Let's hear for our champs. Let's hear the photo. Good job.
All right, congratulations to the Garden School. We'll pose for a picture. We will be back for the ISAL Championship, LREI and Dwight. JV champions, the Garden School. We'll be back here on the Play by Play Sports Network. Hope you stay with us for the varsity match. And we welcome you to the finals in the ISAL championship game here live on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Simon Rosenwasser here with you as LREI faces off against Dwight, and we are off and swinging tonight. And the first point goes to Dwight with Lisa Canvera. Good swing off the front blocks. And it's 1-0 Dwight. Working on getting the scoreboard for you. We'll have that for you momentarily. As Dwight gets the block, the play stays alive, and LREI will end up getting the point here. So we are tied at 2. And now LREI up 2-1. First set just underway. We're playing best of 5. Another point for LREI. It's 4-1. And now 4-2. Here in the ISAL Championship. Simon Rosenwasser here with you as Dwight will get on serve. Set here for the middle, and LREI able to get the initial dig, but it goes off the ceiling. And Dwight with the point. They're within 1 with Dwight and Lisa Canvera on serve here. And over it comes. As that ball called in for LREI. And they're able to get the point, the kill for Margaret McGillivray. And so LREI has the 5-3 lead. Make it 6-3 as the ace is good. Point for Dwight to block up front. As this will go down as an ace for the Lions. 6-5. Olivia Womble with the serve that goes out of bounds. So tightly contested early on in this one. Glad you're with us here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. If you didn't see the JV contest, a win for the Garden School in straight sets over Leman JV. As this ball will get down for a Dwight point. They're within 6. Excuse me, within 1, and now at 7-6 the score. New serve coming in from Vanessa Greenwald. And Greenwald goes into the net. Here comes the serve from LREI, and it was Kate Rotundo who put it over, and Dwight with the point. Lena Thompson puts it down. Layla Perovic with the ace. And Dwight has tied it up at 8. 4 of the first 5 points going to LREI, and Dwight has tied it up with 7 of the next 11. Perovic serves. Shoved into the middle, and a dump attempt there from Dwight's Nina Hissenauer. Here's Hissenauer setting, flat-footed. This ball from Lena Thompson, and then Thompson blocks. Here's Thompson with a big windup, and it's going to eventually be a double hit against Dwight as it looked awkward. A good point goes down for LREI, and the score 9-8. Grace McGillivray serves for LREI. Over it comes from the freshman Lena Thompson. But the net, LREI skying for the block. That ball comes off one of the light fixtures and down for a Dwight point to make it 9-9. And Lena Thompson goes into the net to give LREI the 1-point advantage. Set the outside as this ball goes a little long. Off the arms of Dwight. LREI back up by 2. Alden O'May, the server for LREI, and the kill for LREI. Margaret McGillivray up top, slamming it home for now a 3-point run. It's O'May, another serve. Fought off by Thompson. Might have been the wrong decision, as that could have gone out of bounds. And TM Chuck calls timeout as LREI leads 13-9. Lady Knights coached by Elka Smith. An 8-3 record overall. Doesn't include the games that they won at the Loyola Rally Tournament. They beat Loyola and Friends Seminary. They were the number 3 seed in this ISAL A division. Monday night defeating York Prep on the road, and then defeating Brooklyn Friends in a hard-fought battle 3-1. A tough Brooklyn Friends squad. Brooklyn Friends and Dwight were co-league champs of the A division, but you see LREI and Coach Smith over there on the lefts. Been coaching the team for 15 years. And now O'May with LREI on serve. They'll remain on serve as this ball is mishandled out of a Dwight timeout. 14-9. And the run will end with a service error. Now Dwight gets the ace. So 2 in a row for the Lions. And that's Nina Hissnauer at the service line, who goes into the net 15-11. So LREI back on serve with a 4-point lead. And it's Grace Burns. Burns gets it deep. Back set, into the corner, good kill, Dwight. It's Hissnauer. Dwight getting big at the net. I don't think the ball was going to get over anyway, but the Lions have ripped off 4 of the last 5. Lisa Canvera with a strong serve. See Canvera here, who likes to back herself all the way up. It's another ace and a beautiful look at it, 15-15. Kill in the middle for Dwight. Olivia Wamble. Wamble again. The stuff. And now the Lions are cruising 17-15. Finally finding the momentum they were looking for with that earlier timeout. And now it's LREI who has to call timeout. Lions coached by T.M. Chuck. There he is at the middle of the huddle. With LREI also getting ready for battle. Ourselves a tightly contested first set as Dwight getting ready to break the huddle. And best of 5 here in this one, whereas JV was a best of 3 set, best of 3 match. Back to the action, Canvera on serve. And Lisa Canvera gets a tip on the LREI side. And can LREI stop the bleeding? row, flat-footed hit. Corralled by LREI. Violation called against LREI. And they've got to dig down deep to find themselves a solution to this 4-point deficit. Still Canberra on serve. That's another good one. LREI scrambles well. It's Canberra who does well there, though it's Dwight who finds the open floor. Beautiful dump by Nina Hissenauer. 20-15. Just cannot handle the serve of Lisa Canberra. Been serving for an eternity here. Goes cross court this time. It's another ace. All of a sudden, just 2 points away from a set one victory is Dwight. Canberra looking to run the table, and LREI going to burn its timeout with now a 9-point lead here in set number one. Take a quick audio break. We'll come back for set point for Dwight. See what LREI can do to respond. Canberra trying to run the table goes out of bounds. So would have been, what, 10 points in a row with her at the service line? And instead LREI still alive here in the first set. Dwight looking to put the finishing touches on an impressive first set. LREI started with the lead. Been all Dwight in the mid to late part of this first set. And LREI gonna get it over. Fought off by Canberra. Hissenauer sets. And the dig in the back row by LREI, and the strong kill for the team in red. Margaret McGillivray. And it's 24-17. Good dig. Here's the hit in the middle. Dwight wins the point. Dwight wins set number one. As down it goes from Olivia Wamble. And the first set comes to a conclusion with the score 25-17. So we'll go to the second. Dwight leading 1-0. You're watching the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Starting the second set here. Win for Dwight, 25-17 in set one. And the Lions start the second set on serve. As this ball will fall down, McGillivray with the kill. She's leading in that category so far for the Knights of LREI. As the lift is called against Dwight. Serving for the Knights, number 10, Grace Burns, senior. Overpass down for a Dwight point. Got away with one. Is that hand coming over from Stella Kakalos? It's called illegally. And an ace for guess who? Canvera back on serve for the Dwight Lions. And that was trouble for LREI in set number two. That's where the tide really started to turn, when Dwight was behind the service line. It's a good serve. Here's Canvera chasing it down. It'll be a free ball, and it was a pretty good one. It's going to force an overpass and an easy dump for Womble. So Dwight reclaims the lead, and Canvera, who's been on serve for what seemed like the majority of the match, puts one over up the line. Serve received good this time from LREI, but a chance to set Womble in the middle, and she delivers. Canvera's serve, and looking for the corner here. It was well done by LREI, but good footwork from Dwight. And ultimately, McGillivray gets the kill to make it 4-3. Had some help from her teammate in Grace McGillivray. Both McGillivrays up in the front row. As that ball will go out of bounds. Womble, who's been locking down the middle. That time, nothing doing. It's 4-4. Stella Kakalos serves for LREI. And down that one goes. Kill for Dwight. I believe that was Layla Perovich. And that ball called out of bounds. So tied at 5. Dwight leading 1-0. McGillivray, good serve, but just out of bounds, only just. And the serve comes over from Dwight's Vanessa Greenwald. Knights can't get it back. That ball goes into the net. set the middle, and it is put home. Well done. Gorgeous swing from the Dwight school, and it's Lena Thompson, the freshman. Give the Lions an 8-6 lead. Make it 8-7 with Grace McGillivray on serve now. Strong swing, but defended by the libero, Emily Familetti. Long set, put down by Canvera. As the score's tied at 8, I think LREI saying that ball was out of bounds, but Carrie Chang, the up judge, overruling. So it's 9-7 in favor of Dwight here in the second set. Shove deep. And the strong swing, but Knights defend. It was Wamble who tried to put it down. Now Canvera along the left side, and that is just unreal. Seemingly no angle, but Lisa Canvera creates one. 10-7. Dump attempt from Dwight. The Knights were ready, and the free ball comes over from LREI. Here's Canvera. Got a lot on that ball, but Familetti was there. Familetti will play the free ball for the Knights. Here comes from Thompson, and now Wamble, but it was blocked. Still finds the floor. And the Lions clicking here. Whistle before the serve. The timeout is called by Elka Smith of LREI. So far, the big story for Dwight has been the teamwork, as you got a quick look at LREI, but here's Dwight and TM Chuck's team, who is spreading the wealth. Wamble playing her position in the middle well, Canvera as well. Seems to be a well-oiled machine at this point in the season, looking for an ISAL championship. And LREI doing what they can to stay competitive here. McGillivray, as you see her there, she's clearly taken quite a bit of a leadership role, trying to rally the troops. Ready to go, 11-7, second set. Out of bounds after the timeout, sign of a good timeout, and you're able to win the point after calling it. It brings LREI within 3. Dwight up the line, killed good for Canvera. Hisnauer serves, and some miscommunication in the back row on the Knights side. Gives yet another 5-point lead for Dwight. Hisnauer goes up the line. And that ball is slammed home by McGillivray. From the left side, well done. And here is Grace Burns on serve, and she sails it. And it's one thing you have to avoid when trying to come back in a set. Service errors will haunt you, and here's Lisa Canvera on serve now. So LREI, can they get a quick side out with Canvera on serve? Thompson keeps it alive. Canvera bumps as that ball is put home by Layla Perovic. In front of her own bench, Familetti can't do anything about it. Coach Smith already burning one of her timeouts. May have to think about burning the second, as the momentum stays in the Dwight court, especially with Canvera serving. All of a sudden, 18-9. Similar story to the first set, where it was tightly contested for the first 20 points or so. And Canvera comes on serve, and Dwight starts to pull away. I think T.M. Chuck was trying to call timeout. Her team scores a point instead. At 19-9 now. LREI gets the side out with McGillivray. Stella Kakalos' serve. Seesaw between the front row. McGillivray and Womble playing catch. Familetti, and now McGillivray. Thompson, beautiful dig. Womble now passes for Perovic. And there's the other McGillivray, both of them in the front row again. Familetti digs, and this ball falls in for a kill. Strong swing, McGillivray. Stella Kakalos on serve for LREI, and the rotation violation is going to be called against Dwight. So the run continues here for LREI. Tam Chuck has not called timeout yet, so he's got a couple. It's 21-13. And make it 22-13. Dwight serving here, looking for a second set victory. Ball called out, Dwight. Now a 23-13 lead. We got set point here for the Dwight Lions. And the timeout called by LREI with Dwight on set point. Would give him a 2-0 lead in the match. It's the ISAL Championship live here on the Play by Play Sports Network. Take a quick audio break. (24-13). Dwight looking for a set 2 victory, and they will get it. The serve is a good one as the Dwight Lions win 25-13 to take a 2-0 lead. Vanessa Greenwald with the ace to put Dwight on the verge of an ISAL championship. We will be back for set number 3 when we return. Third set here live from Leman, Manhattan in New York, New York. Play-by-Play Sports Network is here with you. Simon Rosenwasser, Scott Chupp on the camera. And LREI trying to extend this match, but the Dwight Lions looking strong so far in this one, and Olivia Womble to start the third set on a high note as well. Nina Hisnauer serves for Dwight. And McGillivray. As Margaret McGillivray, the senior, has no doubt been the standout for LREI in this one. Her sister, Grace, a sophomore, and also has played significant minutes in this one, is on the floor. This is Margaret with her second kill in a row. That's going to put Grace Burns to the back row. With the serve, and here's Canvera, who goes cross court. Ball avoids some of the Raptors in the ceiling area, and LREI and the Knights. Strong start, 3-1, but it's about how you finish. And the Knights have been in the first, they were in the first and second set. And it was that mid to late stage of those sets where Dwight was able to kind of take over. It's 3-2 now. Into the net, 4-2. Stella Cacalo serves. And that ball with a tough angle is not going to get over, as Vanessa Greenwald did all she could. So the Knights remain on serve. Stella Cacallos with yet another serve. She'll get another after that. Decent serve. It fooled Lena Thompson. As Cacallos' run will come to an end after the service error. So here's Wamble, junior for Dwight. It's going to be a strong team for a few years, as they've got quite a few juniors. As Wamble makes it 6-4. Lisa Canvera, also a junior. Lena Thompson, a freshman. Bumped over by LREI. Canvera lost her footing, but still manages it over with her teammates. As McGillivray puts one down. And the Knights pace play here at the start of the third set. First two sets won by Dwight. Margaret McGillivray to the back row, just out of bounds on the serve. So 7-5, and this is Vanessa Greenwald. Greenwald digs. It comes right back over. Thompson somehow fought it off. And then Greenwald plays over. It'll be a lift called against LREI, and Dwight's within one. Thompson rises, and enough topspin on that one for Familetti to be forced to try to defend it. And so we're knotted up at a touchdown apiece. With number 7 and Vanessa Greenwald putting one deep and scoring the point for Dwight. And so the Lions reclaim the lead. This ball is going to hit the divider up, floating over the net. And so the point to Dwight. And here's Greenwald, who goes out of bounds to end the run. And so the Knights will bring Kate Rotundo, a junior, on serve. Not for long. As this ball hits the top of the tape and falls down for a Dwight ace. To 9. Make it 12-9. And here comes one of those young, talented players, Lena Thompson, just a freshman. And a beautiful serve. Thompson gets this one deep. Thompson starting the sequence for Dwight. Wamble with McGillivray doing well to dig it up. They'll try again. It's Canvera from the left side. And now Thompson playing D. Wamble slams down for a Dwight kill. Flat-footed hit from the near side. Here comes Dwight with Canvera, and McGillivray hits it up into the ceiling. Dwight has to play the ricochet off that ceiling that you see at the top of your picture here. There's quite a bit going on. Light fixtures, pipes. And if it stays in play on your side of the court, you can still play it over the net, but easier said than done. And now Dwight with the 15-9 lead. As we are clawing closer to the end, potentially, of this ISAL season, though if LREI has anything to say about it, Going to extend this one to a 4th set. And head coach in Elka Smith, Jeanette Ng, the assistant. So Dwight will be on serve coming out of the timeout. Thompson still serving for Dwight. As that ball sails off of Wamble's hands. Now, you can tell her eyes get big every time there's a chance to set her up. And you can tell she's taking a lot of pride in putting the volleyball down. Though that time, the ball falls in between Wamble and Canvera. Both of them look at the setter in Hisnauer and ask her who that was intended for. All things considered, it's an LREI point. So now Hisnauer certainly setting Canvera, and Canvera certainly killing to make it 16-11 and put the Lions back on serve. Hisnauer gets deep. And down it goes from McGill-of-Ray. And LREI still fighting. It's going to put number 10 in Grace Burns behind the service line. Deep looping serve. Back set for Canvera. And that's a strong swing that's called inbound, 17-12. Here's Wamble, and that one will find the corner. As Dwight once again takes control. And it's Canvera serving here for Dwight. Ace for the Lions. To 12. Dwight starting to feel it here, looking for that ISAL championship. If it does end in 3, I hope you stay with us for the trophy presentation. Lisa Canvera. Serve comes right down to Wamble. Easy dump for the kill, and it's 21-12. Timeout LREI. Good energy from the Dwight side, as you see. Canvera in the huddle with Hisnauer, her setter, and TM Chuck. What the squad is doing tonight. It's Been a team effort. Four points away from a championship. There's TM Chuck in the middle of your screen. Head coach for the Dwight Lions. And as we begin play again, Lisa Canvera will serve for Dwight. And the Lions are now 3 away. Wamble with a good swing. There's McGillivray guiding it to the back row. And looped out of bounds by Dwight. Good try there by Layla Perovich, but the Knights able to get a point back. Good serve after the ace from Stella Kakalos. That's a few in a row here. So the Knights, if they're going to come back, they're going to need a few big runs at the service line. And Kakalos just got it over. Thompson with the overpass. Here's Kakalos coming up to set McGillivray. Strong swing, but defended by Canvera. It leads to a miss hit by Dwight, and it's 22-16. Lions will have to stay loose. Here comes the serve. And again, a shallow serve, but a good one from Kakalos. They go to McGillivray, and she delivers with a swing and a kill off the block, 22-17. Whistle, although it was going to be a good serve anyway. It's another violation against Dwight. Kakalos to the back row. There's Wamble, and she is blocked back by McGillivray. It leads to a point for LREI. How about the block from McGillivray? Olivia Wamble thought she had an easy kill. Instead, it's 22-19, and the Knights are right back in the thick of things here in set number 3. Huge run. From the LREI Knights and head coach Elka Smith. Again on Monday, defeating York Prep on the road. Wednesday, defeating Brooklyn Friends to get here. And you can see the belief still there for the team in red. Except, of course, the libero and number 11, Emily Familetti. Out comes Dwight as well. And A good run at the service line for Kakalos. 22-19 third set. Service error. And TM Chuck with a huge timeout call to stop the momentum. And now put Wamble at the service line. If anything, the Lions have put the ball in play today. Do so here with a good serve. Free ball over. Dwight plenty of time. Hisnauer for Thompson, and she puts it down. And just like that, Dwight has championship point. Wamble's serve goes out of bounds, and the Knights are still alive, though there's no margin for error. McGillivray will be the one to put it in play. Thompson. As this ball, I don't think it was going to go out. There was somebody who said out on the Dwight side, but it was probably searching for the corner, and the kill is good for McGillivray. Up for Thompson. Whistle, and the point for LREI. Thompson called for the net violation. McGillivray makes it a 1-point game. Gritty performance. Still championship point. Overpass, played off the net. Canvera with the ball going out of bounds. We're tied at 24. At least 2 more points here in set number 3. Four in a row for LREI. Thompson plays it free. McGillivray from the back row goes into the net, and there's the error Dwight was looking for. As McGillivray has been perfect, at least in recent memory. But it gives championship point to the Lions. This ball sailed. Dwight wins. The championship here in the ISAL this year goes to the Dwight Lions. I love the emotion that we see on the Dwight school side. ISAL champions. Garden School winning the JV and Dwight School winning in 3 sets. It was not easy in the third. You got to give a lot of credit to LREI, who came back in the third set. Huge congratulations to LREI to getting to the championship game. But it's the Dwight Lions who were able to come away with it. But LREI, especially McGillivray, what a job there. Team down 24-20, 4 championship points, and able to keep things alive. We've got the trophy presentation here, and we will try to bump up our nat sound as best we can. Keith Sequeira, the athletic director at Leman, Manhattan, the host school.
Okay, girls, can you just come in? I want to just say a couple of quick things. So, on behalf of the ISAL, I want to congratulate both teams on a well-played game. Let's hear it for LREI, and let's hear it for Dwight. Great year, girls. So I'd like to give out the awards this year. Our middle school champion, I'll share it really quick, was Dwight, so let's hear it for Dwight. And this year's ISAL A Division Varsity Volleyball regular season co-champ was Brooklyn Friends and Dwight, so come and get your medal. And this year's volleyball champions go to Dwight. Well done, guys. Great game by everyone. Have a good night. Thank you. Dwight, let's take a team photo. Let's get a photo.
All right, big congratulations to the Dwight Lions, who win in 3 sets. They come downtown for a game. They go back uptown with a trophy to their name. Congratulations to Dwight. Congratulations to, again, LREI too. We thank you all for joining us here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Again, the Dwight Lions winners in the ISAL. Michael Horvath, the athletic director over at Dwight. Congratulations to him as well. Tiam Chuck with the trophy in hand. And that will do it for our coverage of the ISAL Volleyball Championships. We will be here in a couple months for the ISAL Basketball Championships, hosted right here at Leman, Manhattan. But until then, we will sign off, say so long. I guess we'll leave you with a nice photo that's about to be taken for Dwight. So I'll sign off. Simon Rosenwasser was here with you. That's me, Scott Chupp, on the camera. A presentation of Play-by-Play Productions and the Play-by-Play Sports Network. And we thank you all for joining us. So long, everyone, and have yourselves a pleasant weekend.